Mike's on. He'll get you the sports any way that he can. It's Mike Francesa on the Fan. Sports Radio 66 and 101.9 FM, WFAN.
From the studios of WFAN, this is Mike's on Francesa on the Fan on this Friday the 13th, October the 13th. But it's anything but an unlucky day from a baseball standpoint as the Yankees begin their quest for another trip to the World Series. And it will begin this night in Houston after we saw the Cubbies continue their fortunate play in the playoffs of recent vintage, and the fact that the Nationals just, as you saw in the 8th inning last night, folks, just find a way to lose these games. I mean, they had a 6-0 lead with Gio Gonzalez and lost in 2012. They had a 4-1 lead last night with Gio Gonzalez, and they lose again. I mean, brutal. And the way they lost, if you saw some of the things that happened in that game, just unbelievable. Some of the things that went on in that game last night, and just a terrible loss for the Nationals and a big win for the Cubs. So the Cubs and Dodgers will play. The Yankees and Astros will play. Game 1 this evening. The Yankee bandwagon is, the wheels can't even move now. So many people have jumped on the Yankee bandwagon now, but that's what happens in these years. You know, that people just come out of nowhere and jump on the bandwagon. That's fine. Don't let that bother you. Just enjoy the ride. And it's a lot of fun to have this. We haven't had it in a long time. You know, it's been years since we've had this kind of October with the Yankees, and this one has a special feel to it, like 96 did, because this is a team that it wasn't expected from, and this is a team that just has that little something that you don't get all the time. I mean, a lot of times Yankee teams have been weighted down by expectations. You know, you can see almost the pressure in their faces at times. Not this team. This team can't wait to get on the field. They can't wait to get out there. They're having fun. A lot of them are young. Many of them are going through it for the first time. And you know what? You can just see that in their expressions, in the way they go about it. And they're having a ball, and they're going to go out there and give you everything they have. Now, we got, again, a lot to do today. We'll do some NFL. We'll sprinkle some NFL. I promise we won't forget the picks this time. We didn't do them last week. We will this time. You'll hear from both managers. We'll obviously set the scene. We have everything as we get ready. We'll have all the lineups. And, importantly, we have tickets for you. So if you want to go, and right now, red hot, coveted tickets. We have tickets for you each hour to give away for Monday's game in prime time. We don't know the times yet of Tuesday and Wednesday. I would say, considering the marquee value of the National League Series, you know, the Cubs are ratings magic, and you got the Cubs and the Dodgers. At least one of those 2 games the Yankees are going to play in the afternoon. It could be 2 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's wait and see. One of them we wouldn't know for sure yet, but the bottom line is I think there's a very good chance Tuesday will be a day game. Now, it might be a 5 o'clock game or 4:30, but I think it may be a day game. We haven't heard that yet. We don't have a time for Tuesday. We know Monday's 8 o'clock. That will be game 3. We know the rotation for the first 4 games, and we know that it's 8 o'clock, and we have tickets each hour to give you a chance. So if you're looking to get tickets, be listening, because at any moment in each hour, we're going to give you a chance to win tickets to game 3 coming up on Monday after they play today and tomorrow. Tonight, of course, it will be Tanaka and Keuchel in Houston for a game number 1. The roster, no surprises, no real adjustments. The lineup, I would expect that the Yankees will dust off Holiday and put him at the DH tonight. I don't think there'll be any other changes. I think Bird will be in the lineup. I'd be surprised if he's not. I think Hicks will be in center. No surprise there. And Frazier will be at third. The only question is DH, and I think Holiday will be at DH. And that will be the lineup tonight as they go up against the guy who has been, in his career, every bit a Yankee killer. No question about it. He has pitched very well against the Yankees in his career, and he will try to see if he can further that this evening as he takes on Tanaka, the guy who was the odd man out here in terms of support or how they felt was clearly Gray, because they're going twice in this series with Tanaka, Severino, and CC, and Gray will pitch game number 4. So Tanaka will start on the road dangerous territory for him, no question. And that's the way this series will begin. They installed the Astros as a 9-5 favorite yesterday, and the Yankee money poured in. Absolutely poured in, and the money has been straight Yankees all the way to the game. Now is down to about a 7.5 to 5 favorite for the Astros. So it's been all Yankee money so far from the opening of when they started. They put a line on the series. So the Astros were a 9-5 favorite. That came quickly down to where it is now, where they're about a 7.5 to 5 favorite for the series against the Yankees. They have the extra game, and it's not much more than that now. This one is not overwhelming. It's pretty much. They have the extra game, and that's why, and maybe a smidge more, but nothing more than that, as the Yankees have garnered a lot of support off their win against the Indians. So that's where we are at the NFL. Off last night, Philly has made a statement with their win last night against Carolina. They are now off to a flying start, really a tremendous start right now for that team and their young quarterback. So the Eagles are flying high. My brother John likes that. He's a big Eagle fan, been one for many years. His favorite player was Roman Gabriel, and he got traded to the Eagles, so that's where he became an Eagle fan. That's how long ago it was. So he's been an Eagle fan for generations now, and he's very happy with his 5-1 Eagles right now in the division. Talking about football, the Jets will get the Pats. The Giants will get a Sunday night game, and we'll see if they can throw off what has been a chaotic week, from injuries to suspensions. This crisis surrounding the Giants, will they show up and play a big game against a formidable opponent in a very tough place to play in prime time on Sunday night? So you have the Yankees tonight, the Yankees tomorrow night, the Giants Sunday night, and the Yankees Monday night. That's what October's about. That's what October can produce, and that's why it's the best sports month of the year, when things break this way. We haven't had an October like this in a long time, but when you know that's your schedule for the next 4 days, Yankees, Giants, Yankees. I'm not shortchanging you, Jet fans. You're playing at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, so you got the Jets, then the Giants on Sunday, and then the Yankees, Yankee Stadium, Monday, 8 o'clock. That's as good as it gets in October. We'll get it all rolling right after this.